Okay guys, coming to you from the beautiful Muirfield Village. No, just kidding. This is not Muirfield, but Muirfield is about a mile away, where they just had the famous Muirfield tournament. This is a nice golf course though. And Miss Sarah's with us today. I have had a stressed out morning, but I'm trying not to be stressed, man. I was a little late getting started and never happy about that when I got a big job like this. So we're gonna knock this out, honey, right?
Yep.
Okay. Guys, I hope you had a blessed weekend. We had a fantastic time at church, didn't we?
We sure did.
It was a great time. And, well, we just had fun. So the Lord has blessed us, and He has continued to bless us, and we're going to hopefully have a blessed day today. But you know what? Whatever comes up, we know He's with us. I know He's with you guys, and let's get started on this work. There's a lot to do. So let's go to work. Okay guys, first biggest hedge of the day. If you guys could notice, but that is poison ivy down there, so be careful what you're cutting into. Okay, we got to be careful when we clean that up so she does not get it. Okay guys, there is that hedge, and I've had a lot of people say, hey Doc, if you want to get caught up on hedge trimming, why don't you do it while you're mowing? Well, these aren't the type of properties that you bring a hedge trimmer to and you mow and then do a couple hedges. These things pay $500 to $800, and they have to be right, and they have to be really meticulously done. When he pulls in the driveway, he wants to see it level from both sides, and this takes a while. Okay, this hedge itself took almost 30 minutes. So you can't just come out and do the massive amount of hedges I have to do. This whole job will take us almost 7 hours. So you can't really mow a yard and then do 7 hours of trimming and expect to go mow the rest of your route. I do appreciate how some people are thinking, hey, you know, if you have a couple hedges that, look, if there was like 5 hedges here, I could mow, trim them up in 20 minutes, clean them up and go, but these are different properties, okay? These things are not your average, everyday 5,000 square foot yards with 4 bushes, and these are mansion type properties, so let's get back to it. Okay guys, so there's what we've got done so far. Those right there. We've trimmed these. These are a pain in my patootie, man, let me tell you, because they are hard to trim. And then what he wanted was that hedge to be the same line as that right there, but you can't because it's up on higher ground. And I tried to take some off the top, but if I take any more, it's going to be real bad. And then we have trimmed the boxwoods across the front there, you see. So we're getting ready to clean those up, and then we're going to tackle these out here, which I will get footage for you. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I was just walking through the yard with the wheelbarrow, and it stuck because the yard was wet in the spot. Handle went right up under the side of my rib cage and lifted me up. Oh my gosh, it is in pain. But we got to get through this. I think I broke my floating rib. So I will get back with you guys here in a minute. Okay guys, so what the customer wants is probably not going to happen. He wants to go straight across, and he wants this to be as tall as this. Well, if you know anything about boxwoods, they grow up so tall and then they get really scraggly and they just drop. And this has a slope to it, so we're going to do the best we can. It's just really not going to work. I told him if he wanted to have that straight across look, he's probably best just ripping these out and starting again with some mid-sized boxwoods. These things have been here for over 20 years. So, and when you shape these, you shape them to the shape they've always had. You don't want to try to go and deviate a lot because you don't want to get back into the stick area. So, let's see what we can do. What I'm trying to say, guys, is he wants this to be down as low as that. It cannot be done. So I'm going to straighten this out a little bit, but I mean that's going to be about the best you can do. And wait till you see the other side. So okay guys, you can see this side has that big outcropping there. This one is going to be almost impossible to do, because if you can imagine taking this right here straight across, you're taking the whole bush. It's not going to be pretty. It's just not. Some things are not feasible, guys. You got to let your customer, and I told him, I said, look, I'll do what I can, but you don't want to get into the sticks of this thing. It's just, these things are so mature. I like the shape of them, how they came down and coned out like that, but he does not like that. So you got to do what they want and do the best you can. Let's see what we can do here. That's what I was afraid of. Exactly what I was afraid of, right there, going to the sticks, guys. Sometimes, guys, I get frustrated by what a customer asks, because sometimes they ask the impossible, okay? There is no way you're gonna take that off, lift that up, that ground slope, you're gonna lift it up and make it look flat. It just cannot happen. So when I send him the pictures, I'm gonna tell him what you're asking for is impossible. The ground needs to be brought up, those hedges need to grow another foot, then everything, and while you trim these constantly, like every week, have somebody trimming them every week, just to keep up with the growth of that. It's just not gonna happen, guys. You tell me how you're gonna take a foot of bush off, let that grow straight up to here, and then trim those across. It doesn't work. So I'm frustrated, but you know what? I'm gonna make the best of it because it has to look nice. I can't leave that untrimmed, okay? I'm just letting you guys know, when you're dealing with your customers, some things are impossible, and you can't ask the impossible of us. So, but I'm gonna make them look nice. Okay guys, the homeowner just texted me. I sent him pictures. He said thumbs up. I said the next step is probably pull these out, go with some mid-sized boxwoods, and we just train those into that one square hedge that you want. So got to hit these burning bushes next, a bush up on the side, and then we're around front and we're done. So we'll see you guys near the end. And I don't want to, maybe I came off as I was having a bad attitude, but I don't want to be like that. It's just that there are some things you cannot do with these hedges, and that's just a fact. So when you've got really adult mature hedges, they're tough. So, and this is one thing I don't want to get into right here. You can see the poison ivy. That is some nasty stuff right there, boys and girls. Nasty stuff. So we're trying to avoid that today. See you soon. Okay guys, this is the after view of what we've done. Usually do not get footage at this home, but went ahead and wanted to show you this. Just got to keep certain areas. I got to get those off of there real quick. Okay, so we've got that one. There's the viburnums. Here's all these boxwood. I planted those 3 years ago, and he likes how they've grown together. Cannot remember the name of those two. Here's our boxwoods from up top, and not too bad. Here's the burning bushes in the back corner. So they don't look too bad. Got this one. These are all coming out. All these that I trimmed are coming out. We had one, not a clue what that thing is. Beat to death is what I call it. It's just a bush tucked up by the house. These do not get trimmed until the fall. Then we had these yews, taxus, whatever you want to call them. And then we have those burning bushes over there. So, honey, what do you say? We're all done, right?
Check out my work.
What's that?
Check it out.
Yep, looks good.
Well, then we're done.
Sarah got her all cleaned up, and we are done, guys. And these things can be dangerous because that thing lifted me up in the air, man. Just went up under my rib and really hurts. So I'm almost positive I broke a rib, the floating rib. It's really hard to breathe. What do you think, honey?
A fracture and a break are the same thing.
It took me to the ground, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah was like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
You could have a hairline fracture, but I'm almost positive you bruised all the muscles there, the obliques, everything.
Yep. So guys, it turned out good. It's almost noon. We're going to get to the dump and we are done for the day. So the Lord truly blessed us today with cool weather. It's not very hot at all. Only problem we have with the burning bushes, they are getting spider mites, and I've got to tell the customer that. He does have it treated, but they're getting bad again. So hey, hope you guys learned something today. I hope you had a blessed weekend. We love all you guys. Thank you to all our new subscribers. You guys are amazing. And as always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We got more hedges to go. Peace.